Have you ever noticed that even when life looks fine on the outside, your body still feels tense, alert, or on edge? Nothing is technically wrong, yet you don't feel safe, you don't feel relaxed, or you don't feel at ease. If that's you, this video is for you. Because today we're going to talk about why safety is not something you can think your way into, but it is something your nervous system has to learn first. And once you understand this, so much about your life, your emotions, your money patterns, and your relationships will finally make sense. Hello and welcome. If this is your first time here, I'm so glad you found your way to this space. This channel is for sensitive souls, empaths, intuitive beings, and anyone who feels deeply, often more deeply than the world around them understands. Here we don't push, we don't judge, we don't force any healing. We create safety first, because nothing truly transforms without safety inside. Here's something most people were never taught. Safety is not logical. Safety is physiological. Your body learned safety, or the lack of it, long before you could think, reason, or explain. If at any point in your life you had to stay alert to survive, you had to be strong too early, you learned that love came with conditions, you felt unseen, unheard, or emotionally unsafe, your nervous system adapted. And adaptation looks like hypervigilance, overthinking, people-pleasing, self-doubt, constant scanning for danger, even when no danger exists anymore. When safety is missing early in life, identity forms around survival. You don't become who you truly are, you become who you need to be. You might have learned, I must be useful to be loved. I must not take up too much space. I must stay alert so nothing goes wrong. I must control outcomes to stay safe. And over time, these survivor roles become your identity. So even when life improves, your system says, stay ready, stay guarded, don't relax, because relaxation once felt dangerous. This is why affirmations alone don't work. This is why logic doesn't calm your anxiety. This is why just be grateful feels frustrating. You're not broken, you're protected. Your body is trying to keep you safe using old information. And until safety is felt in the body, your system will not let go. So instead of asking, what's wrong with me? Try asking, what did my body learn that helped me survive? This shift alone begins healing, because safety doesn't come from forcing change. It comes from being met with understanding. Let's take a moment together for a gentle grounding practice. You don't need to close your eyes if that doesn't feel safe. Simply place one hand on your heart and gently say to yourself, I am here now. I am not in the past. This moment is different. Notice if your breath softens, even slightly. That's your nervous system listening. This week is not about changing your life overnight. It's about understanding your body, creating internal safety, releasing shame around your patterns, reconnecting with your true self beneath survival. When safety returns, everything else follows. Clarity, confidence, abundance, and alignment. If this video resonated with you, I invite you to stay with me. In the next videos, we'll gently unravel how identity forms, how safety rewires abundance, and why sensitive people are the leaders of the new world. You are not too sensitive. You're certainly not broken. You are becoming aware, and awareness is the beginning of freedom. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.